Okay.
All right, tell us the caliber of that there firearm and win yourself a good-looking bullet hole hat.
Man, what a mess. Smoky in here. 6:42, sports coming up on the Fox. Good morning, 6:45 on the Fox of Beatles right there, 54 degrees. We are playing Name That Firearm.
Yeah, is that a 6-shot 357?
No?
No?
Thank you. Hi, the Fox.
How about a 45?
No?
Thank you. Hi, the Fox.
Yeah, it sounded like a 38 special.
No, it wasn't.
Okay.
Thank you a lot. Name that firearm.
Yeah, a 38.
No? Close, thank you. 37. Hi, the Fox.
Yeah, that's a 38 special.
No, ma'am.
No, ma'am.
Thanks for calling.
Okay.
Name that firearm.
Yeah, is it a 38?
Nope. Too big. Thank you. Name that firearm.
38 special.
No.
My goodness. It does sound incredibly like a 38.
Name that firearm.
Yeah, 357? No.
Thanks. Jeez. Well. Name that firearm.
32 caliber?
No. Thanks. Okay, what is it?
Is it a 22?
Okay. Boy, oh boy.
We'll do the 38 later on.
Is that entertainment or what?
Well, that was Larry Huckabee, and he knew it was a 22, and he won himself a genuine bullet hole hat.
What a dude. Okay, we got more firearms coming up. Name that food. What a radio program. And now, here's Rivets.
The Royals lost to their AAA Farm Club 4-1 last night in Omaha. Tonight, KC begins a road trip in Texas, pitching Charlie Leibrandt versus the Rangers' Mike Loyne. 5 Cleveland home runs beat the Twins. Phillies beat the Dodgers. Cardinals topped the Braves. And Bob Dernier's homer with 2 out in the bottom of the 9th gave the Cubs an 8-7 victory over the Reds. Sunday is the Indianapolis 500. The 33-car field includes a record 9 former winners. In yesterday's final practice runs, Emerson Fittipaldi and A.J. Foyt hit the wall, but they're okay. 24 drivers have wrecked getting ready for the classic race. Mr. Foyt expects to start from the 5th position in his 30th consecutive Indy.
I'm thrilled to be starting up here. You know, like last year, we had some problems, and I think we was 5th fast time overall, but I think we started 23rd or 4th. But I think it means a big difference because I'm starting up there with a bunch of old compadres. I know how they race, and we've raced wheel to wheel before, so I'm glad to be up there with Mario and all of them.
Pro Hoopness at the Garden, where the Pistons have not won since December of '82. The Celtics beat Detroit by 9, and Boston's Kevin McHale thinks the quality of play for Game 2 of the Eastern Conference Championship Series was in high gear.
We just dug down and said, man, we can't let this happen here. And we played so much harder with so much more aggression, so much smarter. We just stepped it up a level or two. It was like the level of play went up. I mean, visibly, when you're a player, it went up for me. I could just feel it just rise on our side. 2, 3, 4, you know, just boom, 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 2, 3, 4 levels.
From the woodpile, the National Football League will try a 40-second clock between plays in the first 3 preseason games. Tomorrow in Missouri, squirrel season opens, and bass are legal in most streams south of the Missouri River. But the Missouri Conservation Department says today is the peak of Fowler's toad breeding from the woods. This is Rivets, your sports environmentalist, with a bunch of guns on the Fox.
Check your time, 9 till 7 o'clock, 6:51 at the Fox, 54 degrees. Kind of a cool morning out there.
It'll surprise you when you step outside.
A little brisk. Joy says news at 7, almost time for Name That Food.
I just wanted to know if you could identify these sounds, Drake.
Got a sweet tooth? Satisfy it with crunchy, chewy, chocolatey candies from our
I don't know.
assortment.
Oh, the drive-in.
Of course, the drive-in. I was there the other night to see Beverly Hills Cop 2, and that's what I'm going to be reporting on when the entertainment zone rolls around on the other side of 7.
Kansas City.
Day, Friday, May 22nd at...
Work up a sweat in style and save during Steve Shoe's Memorial Weekend workout sale.
6:54, 6 until 7 o'clock. Okay, you lucky 18 listeners. It's time now for that wacky game show everyone's talking about. Name That Food! You know how this works by now, don't you? I'll give you the ingredients of a food. If you know what the food is, you call 57677FX. If you are the correct caller, you will win the food. It is truly an amazing bit. Bit. 5 until 7 o'clock. Here are the ingredients: rice, sugar, salt, corn syrup, and malt flavoring. Joy says news at 7. Call 576-77FX now to win Name That Food from the Fox.
Don't wanna discuss it. Think it's time for a change. You may get disgusted. And the music's alright. Mama's got a squeeze, but daddy never sleeps at night.
7:42 on the Fox. Drake and Company here. Sports is coming up. We're playing Name That Firearm this morning. Riv, you want to hit it one more time over there?
Yeah, I'm loaded. I can do it.
All right. All right, boy. All right, name that firearm.
A bolt-action shotgun.
What gauge?
12.
Yay!
Yeah,
Boy, this guy knows his guns. Who was that dude?
Will Orson of KCMO.
Thank you, Will. He has a nice bullet hole cap. Riv has sports coming first, a request for the Ides of March on the Fox. Massive Fox Musical Vault, Ides of March. It's a good old tune. Vehicle at 7:45 tonight. Now, I want to remind you about a big party at Confetti. It's Fox Night. Classic rock and roll. Rush Hour Bash is the official title of it tonight. Ken Snyder. Oh, Kenny boy.
What a skier he is.
5 to 8. He is your host there tonight. A big summer buffet, all you can eat. Contests, prizes, fun, and all that stuff. Tonight, be there on the Fox and be there with the Fox. Admission only $1.01.
You know, some of our more alert listeners pointed out that was a pump-action shotgun.
Yeah.
Hey, all I know is it goes back and forth and makes a lot of noise.
It's sports time. Here's Riv.
The Royals lost to their AAA Farm Club 4-1 last night in Omaha. Tonight, KC will throw Charlie Lebrand against the Rangers' Mike Loyne down in Arlington, Texas. The Indians homered 5 times to beat Minnesota. Phillies beat the Dodgers. St. Louis took Atlanta. And Bob Dernier homered with 2 out in the bottom of the 9th to put the Cubs past Cincinnati. After the game, Bob spoke of the friendly confines of Wrigley Field.
In that situation with 2 outs, you're really just trying to hit a ball in the gap or try to maybe get a double. And with the wind blowing out like it was, that's a perfect ending, because if you do get it up in a day like today, it's going to go and everybody's cheering and the Cubs win.
Yes, indeed. Larry Bird led the Celtics with 31 points last night as Boston beat the Pistons by 9 to go up 2 games to nothing in the NBA Eastern Conference Championship. Tomorrow, the 2 teams tip off in Detroit, and the Lakers-Sonics series moves to Seattle. Emerson Fittipaldi and A.J. Foyt each hit the wall in yesterday's final day of Indy 500 practice. Both men are okay, and Mr. Foyt is happy to have a starting position near the front of the pack for his record 30th consecutive Memorial Day Classic.
I'm thrilled to be starting up here. You know, like last year, we had some problems, and I think it was 5th fast time overall, but I think we started 23rd or 4th. But I think it means a big difference because I'm starting up there with a bunch of old compadres. I know how they race, and we've raced wheel to wheel before, so I'm glad to be up there with Mario and all of them.
From the woodpile, this weekend, Phil and Joe Niekro have the opportunity to become baseball's winningest brother tandem. Together, Phil and Joe have 528 victories. Jim and Gaylord Perry total 529. George Burns leads the Atlanta Golf Classic by 1 stroke over Davis Love III. The NFL will try a 40-second clock between plays during preseason games. And tomorrow in Missouri, squirrel season opens. Please be careful with your firearm. From the woods, this is Rivets, your sports environmentalist on the Fox.
Hi, the Fox.
Good morning, all.
Hi.
I just wanted to call and tell you I listen to you every morning, and I really enjoy your show. And 19's always been my lucky number, so I'd like to be your 19th listener.
What a coincidence. It's Randy's lucky number, too. Randy's blowing up.
You know, I think we'd probably even pay you to listen to this show, since no one does much.
Well, I listen every morning.
What's your name?
Karen Quinn.
Where do you live?
In Shawnee.
Well, we are so happy to have you as part of our program, our 19th listener. It's kind of a beautiful thing, as we call it. Boy, we got 19, guys.
We're happening now.
Joyce is 19.
I'm celebrating.
It's a lady, a nice lady, too. Karen is her name, nice American person.
And now we've got more firearms to celebrate with.
Oh, wow. Let's fire off some more weapons. We'll do that in just a bit. And coming up, Riv's Triv.
Kansas City. Today, Friday, May 22nd, at Van Chevrolet, Kansas City's all-American car dealer.
Available now at Hubble Auto Supply, 5828 North Oak in Gladstone. Take the money and run with quality parts from Motorcraft.
Hey, Jake, what time is it?
Yo, it's 4 till 8 o'clock, 4 minutes until 8. Joyce has news at that time. And next half hour, sports headlines, the classic clip, and the zone with...
On the Fringe, Theater League's off the wall, somewhat risque, politically left of center, not ready for prime time. Summer 87 Theater Festival.
Oh, my.
Drake, I do have a retraction to make here. Yesterday on the Entertainment Zone, I said that The Far Side was going to become an animated movie. It is going to become a movie. It is not going to be animated, according to someone who listens to this show from Universal Press Syndicate.
I'll be darned. Okay, thank them for telling us that we're stupid.
Yeah.
As usual. All right, time now for Riv's Triv.
Funny Bone Comedy Club passes can be yours if you answer today's Riv Triv. Plain and simple, who is the last man to win back-to-back Indy 500s? Call the Fox phone now, 576-77FX. Give us the name of the man who last won consecutive Indianapolis 500s. Win yourself a pair of passes to the Funny Bone Comedy Club.
3 till 8 at the Fox.
We're back.
8 o'clock, KCFX, Harrisonville, Kansas City. Today's Riv's Triv question was...
Who is the last man to win back-to-back Indy 500s?
Al Unser.
Yeah.
Al Unser who?
Junior.
No! Hi, the Fox.
Do you have a winner yet?
What is it?
Guthrie.
No, but thank you for calling.
Okay.
Well, we had the junior. He'll probably call back.
All right, I got a ring.
Hi, the Fox.
How about Rick Mears?
No.
All right.
But he may win this year. Hi, the Fox.
Yeah, Gordon Johncock.
No, and it wasn't Gordon Johncock either. Thanks, man. Hi, the Fox.
Hi, is it Al Unser?
Al Unser who?
Senior.
Yeah! What's your name?
Sheila Walden.
Sheila, you're great.
Boy, Sheila. Thank you for saving us. What'd she win?
A pair of passes to the Funny Bone Comedy Club.
All righty. It's time for news. Joyce has your 101-second news update.
The U.S. Senate is demanding to be told how American ships in the Persian Gulf will defend themselves against attacks. That demand is in response to Sunday's missile attack on the USS Stark and to President Reagan's plans to expand the American naval presence in the Persian Gulf. The demand came in the form of an amendment.
and roll.
I guess. 8:32, The Who on the Fox. I bet no other morning shows in this town are firing off guns this morning. What do you think?
No conflagration anywhere like there is here.
I bet Karen Barber wouldn't touch a shotgun if she had a gun to her head.
But we've got Riv, and he's dangerous.
Boy, he is. 55 degrees right now.
Here are this hour's headlines. President Reagan has received a second letter of apology from Iraq's president. A weapons sale to Saudi Arabia has been called off because that nation did not help the USS Stark. It cost us more to live last month. The Kansas City School District has its AAA rating back. An archaeologist says William Shakespeare may have been right about King Richard III, and hourglass figures for women are out. I'll have more on those stories in the news at 9. I'm Joyce Combs. Rivets has your sports at 8:45.
Here's Fox generic traffic.
Well, looking good up here. The traffic caught this far, except for southbound overturn 18 wheels off. Stop the Missouri River backed up. Length of the Liberty. Back to you, Drake.
Going to 75 for today, 55 tonight, tomorrow, a little rainy. Tomorrow's high, 75. Right now, 55 degrees, 8:33. You're on the Fox. Classic rock and roll with no repeats. You know where you are, the Fox at 8:37. If 2.5 hours of the show wasn't enough, and it's been action-packed, hasn't it?
Oh, my.
This half hour, Jasper Duckworth, sports, tabloid showdown part 2, and yet another firearm.
Last month's open house at Worth Harley-Davidson in Belton received home tonight on VHS or Beta Hi-Fi.
Hi, the Fox. Hi, you said the word of the day.
Oh, my.
What word? Conflagration?
Yeah. What does it mean?
When you? Somebody said it.
What does it mean?
What does it mean?
She doesn't know what it means, and neither do we.
She said she was asleep when she heard it.
Who
But
was
that's okay.
that?
I was asleep when I said it. No, that was Susie Mountjoy. Nice
Yeah.
name, Blue Springs.
Way to be,
and
Susie.
she gets some free passes to the Funny Bone.
The word of the day will be back here Monday morning at 6:35. Talk faster. There's so much. I'm losing it. Consumer Flash is coming up. So is sports. Tabloid Showdown Part 2.
Chill, man.
And it's time now for the Buchanan County Snake and Tick Report.
Brought to you by Billy Ray Sneed's Feed and Seed. For your feed and seed needs!
For feed or seed by the bag or the ton. Drive in and give us a call. What they do?
The order is too large or too small.
How do OJ's get in here again? Here he
Sneaky
is.
rascal.
Here he is now. It's old Jasper Duckworth.
Well, thank you there, Drake. And a big howdy morning, everybody. Farm Director Jasper Duckworth here with your Buchanan County Snake and Tick Report on KCFX. And in keeping with the theme of this morning's program, your weapons and firearms specialty items were active on the market. Today's prices: gunpowdered milk $3.87, self-repeating beans $14 to $40, submachine sandwiches 62%, hog legs $42 1/4, automatic choke chickens $2.28, Magnum sheep $3.57, and tomorrow evening's Saturday night special, Smith & Wesson oil $2.25. Until next time, this is Farm Director Jasper Duckworth reminding you a pair of Colts beats a straight flush. This has been your Buchanan County Snake and Tick Report, exclusively on 101 The Fox. Thank you.
Time for another firearm on Name That Firearm, 8:41. What's the prize this time?
It's kind of the grand prize now. A year's membership at the Bullet Hole. They're over there 3 blocks west of Metcalf, just off 63rd in Overland Park.
You bet.
And a good-looking hat with oak leaves and everything.
It's black and gold, isn't it?
Black and gold and a year's membership. Big prize.
Very
here.
handsome hat.
And it
All
has
right.
no holes in it yet.
Everybody get out of the way. We got one firearm here.
This is a heavy heater, folks.
All right. You ready?
Oh, man. Whoa.
One more?
Okay.
All right. Boy, phew, 576-77FX is where you call. And when Name That Firearm. All the sports coming up. First, EC on the Fox.
There is nothing that is wrong wanting you to stay here with me. I know you've got somewhere to go.
Off slow hand, Eric Clapton for you on the Fox. Friday morning, 55 degrees, 8:45. Only going to 75 today. It's a little breezy out there and kind of clouding over again.
And gray and all that stuff.
Yeah, well, name that firearm. We just fired off this machine. You'll do it again?
Okay.
One more time. Here we go. Shoo, what is it?
How about an M16?
No, but
No, sir. Thank you. Name that firearm.
M1, carbine, 30 caliber.
No.
Thank you.
No.
Hi, the Fox.
Yeah, 50 caliber Thompson.
No.
Nope.
I
Thanks.
guess so.
I tried.
Hi, the Fox.
Somebody already get that?
Nope.
Was it an M60?
No.
Thank you.
Calling.
Name that firearm.
Machine gun?
What kind?
Oh, I don't know.
Okay, thanks. Name that firearm.
The Uzi.
Yay! A gunman. Who was that guy?
That was Dave Matthews, and he knew that was a 9mm Uzi direct to you from the Middle East. He won himself a year's membership with the Bullet Hole Indoor Shooting Range and a fine-looking bullet hole cap.
It's time for sports. Here's Riv.
The Royals lost to their AAA Farm Club 4-1 last night in Omaha. Tonight, KC begins a road trip in Texas, pitching Charlie Liebrandt versus the Rangers' Mike Loyne. 5 Cleveland home runs beat the Twins. Phillies beat the Dodgers. Cardinals topped the Braves. And Bob Dernier's homer with 2 out in the bottom of the ninth gave the Cubs an 8-7 victory over the Reds. Sunday is the Indianapolis 500. The 33-car field includes a record 9 former winners. In yesterday's final practice runs, Emerson Fittipaldi and A.J. Foyt hit the wall, but they're okay. 24 drivers have wrecked getting ready for the classic race. Mr. Foyt expects to start from the 5th position in his 30th consecutive Indy.
I'm thrilled to be starting up here. You know, like last year, we had some problems, and I think we was 5th fast time overall, but I think we started 23rd or 4th. But I think it means a big difference because I'm starting up there with a bunch of old compadres. I know how they race, and we've raced wheel to wheel before, so I'm glad to be up there with Mario and all of them.
Pro hoopness at the Garden, where the Pistons have not won since December of 1982. The Celtics beat Detroit by 9, and Boston's Kevin McHale thinks the quality of play for Game 2 of the Eastern Conference Series was in high gear.
We just dug down and said, man, we can't let this happen here. And we played so much harder with so much more aggression, so much smarter. Just stepped it up a level or two. It was like the level of play went up. I mean, visibly, when you're a player, it went up for me. I could just feel it just rise on our side. 2, 3, 4, you know, just boom, 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 2, 3, 4 levels.
Maybe 5 or 6. From the woodpile, the National Football League will try a 40-second clock between plays in the first 3 preseason games. Tomorrow in Missouri, squirrel season opens, and bass are legal in most streams south of the Missouri River. But the Missouri Conservation Department says today is the peak of Fowler's toad breeding. From the woods, this is Rivets, your sports environmentalist on the Fox.